Hello, this is Mike from newgoldenage.ca, and I wanted to follow up with you on my permaculture mini food forest. See, the chickens are out. Here's their little chicken run and where they live, and it's doing real good. It's nice because they kind of roam around the yard during the day, and at night they always go back and go up to roost. That's pretty cool. Alright, here we go. First, I'd like you to see the peaches. They're growing, they're doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 of them on there. A lot more than I expected. Plum tree, still nothing, but look at the growth. I've got the growth is doing so well. It's retaining water in the soil, and I'm going to have a huge abundance of raspberries. Now I'll get a close look here in a minute. My pond, doing much better. All the green is gone. I've got a nice clear water. I've got snails in there, which I don't know where they came from. Goldfish are in there that ate up all the mosquito larvae. I couldn't be happier, and I don't need a pump or anything, and a lot of shade, takes care of it and doesn't get too hot. Let me show you the kind of raspberries that are coming up here. Look at all that. That's just one branch. If you can see them just starting to grow, I got them. They're everywhere. If you look close down there, you actually see a little raspberry. Now, my confusion is, raspberries don't come up quick. What am I supposed to do with 2 or 3? That's not enough. Well, you pick them and you put them right into the freezer, and you keep doing that until you have a good amount to actually, do something with. So I got at least a freezer bag of gooseberries. I have to get online and find out what I can do with them. My pears back here, I'll get closer. Pears are doing fantastic. Got them all over. You can see the branches down low where they're really heavy. So you can kind of see all the growth. Everything's doing well. My strawberry plants are sending out runners, so that's starting to spread. I'm not touching the rhubarb because I really, want a good root system underneath. So in the spring I will cut those up. And I'm understanding now how to deal with some of the raspberries. See, you cut them down in the winter, because once raspberries, to my understanding, grow on that branch, they don't grow anymore. Now I want to show you the vines and how well they're doing. Here's a lot of herbs growing there. I'm saving this spot here for my blackberry bushes that I'm going to replant from the garden. This is a currant that did well, although I just let them drop and let the animals eat them. Here you can kind of see strawberries growing. Isn't that kind of cool? You can just walk in here and kind of eat. Here are edible flowers. This is one of my pear trees. You can see there's a pear down there. But what I really like is, if I can get a good look here, I planted what I didn't think would do very well, but beans. That dog does look cute, but a massive nuisance. I planted the vine layer consisting of hobs, beer hobs, and they're doing so well. They're growing up the tree, the pear tree. They're growing everywhere. It's a nice ground cover. Everywhere I look, I can see it growing. I don't feel that it's enough to just choke out everything, but it's amazing, really. Every flag is an herb. Here's an herb here, but here's just so I can find them. This is mint. So everything's working well together. I understand people have sent me emails saying this isn't really a permaculture food forest. It's just a garden. Well, I don't know. I think it is what it is. Once I'm going to dig a trench along the edge and then some trees that are closer in will have a trench dug out to it. So if you notice here, I have a garage, and I'm going to run the water line out here to the trench to fill it up. I think it's a food forest. If anyone disagrees, please feel free to tell me why. And here's a little apple. More open space that hopefully is going to be covered up with more bushes. This is a blackberry that's not grown any fruit. It did grow a small amount, but I'm assuming this is the type that the fruit will grow like on last year's growth, kind of like a grape. Beans, no, get away. So here you have it. It's grown out pretty well along the routes. You can see a lot of clover. I could walk through there, but nah. Oh, and look, more peaches. Woohoo! Well, that's it. I'm liking it. Let me back up a little so you can get a good view. I sit down, I come out here in the morning, I sit in my chair, I look at my food forest, I look at my chickens, my small greenhouse. Here are my gardens, 8 raised bed gardens. Here's something interesting. Now, I'm growing out a lot of seeds. I'm part of this new organization. It's called the Swap Shop. And Paul and his lady, Tanya, is attempting to create something that's not based on currency, on money, I should say. And I'm real excited. So I decided that I'm going to, as my part, grow out as many seeds of fast-growing nutritional plants such as lettuce, spinach, radishes that I can. And that is going to be something that I put in, technically kind of get paid for it in swapping, and that's gonna, I think it's gonna help. I know it looks kind of bad, but it's doing well. So one quick look at my corn here. I'm getting ready to pick some of this corn. If you notice on the corn, there's beans. I looked at the GardenGirl.tv, I believe, and she did the 3 Sister, and I was really kind of excited about it, so I decided to do that this year. Look down here, there's a nice squash. What is also cool that wasn't around last year, that is this year, is that when these flowers open up, I get tons of bees going into it. Tons. One time I saw 8 bees inside one flower, and the reason why is if you look over here, kind of hidden back there, I got a beehive. It's doing well. I'm not going to pick any bees or any honey this year, but next year I surely will, and I'm also going to put that towards Christmas gifts and my wife's herb garden. Oh, and one last thing. I own a small company called the Mushroom Patch, and we create spawn, mushroom spawn and other things so people can grow mushrooms at home. This is a pile of straw that I've inoculated with the patty straw mushroom. I'm only going to probably get a few mushrooms. I haven't done it before, but my thought is that we can put on a layer of straw like we do in our gardens, but at the same time grow some food off of it, and it helps it break down. So I'll follow up with you on that. And one last look. I want to tell you guys life is good. Life is really good for me, and I'm happy. And I'm happy I get to share some of this with you. Everyone should live this way. Everyone should be allowed to live this way. Alright, a lot of love. Later on.